We'll check back shortly. No word on when a ruling may come down in a hearing over evidence to be allowed in the trial of a former Hamilton County teacher who's accused of sexually assaulting students.
Dallas Payton joins us live now from the courthouse with the latest. Dallas?
Hey, Cindy, Greg, court just wrapped up. While we're still waiting on an official ruling, there was a motion to admit some of the video evidence from the forensic interviews into the case. But for the most part of the day, there's just been final remarks, and the state took a stance to address numerous points that was made by each child in each video that was played in court. And
the state wanted to show that there is no The state wanted to show that there is no reason for any of the children to lie about any allegations against the Warren Sanders, and the defense spent time trying to prove the children's statements to be questionable based on what was said and actions during the interviews. One of the videos shown in court was an interview with forensic interviewer Kelly Sanders and one of the victims. The child claimed that he was touched on his private underneath his clothes by Sanders every day, and that it would happen while other kids were in the classroom and at Sanders' desk.
And you asked, so you talked about him touching your nuts. Was it something that happened one time or more than one time? He said more. Every day I sit with him. And then he said, I keep thinking he won't do this again, and then he just does it again over and over again.
That's correct.
The mother of that child spoke in court during the hearing. She was unaware of anything that was happening to her child, but says at times he would not act like himself.
He thought he was going to hell. He was bad. He's not good. Stemming from Christianity, us being religious, he wanted to know where he was going. He felt like he was going to hell. Not being able to sleep at night, having nightmares.
The mother of the victim recalled her child having discomfort when having to use the restroom before Sanders' arrest. Another video of a victim was played in court, and the child says that Sanders used his hands and mouth on his private areas. The child said it happened on multiple occasions. He recalled a time when another student almost saw them.
And then you asked, and then what happened? And he said, and then he quickly pulled it up because someone was coming.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you recall asking who was coming?
Yes, ma'am.
He said, my friend.
Yes, ma'am.
That same child says Sanders would do things while other kids were around.
You recall seeing that you asked then, where were you, where were you when he did this to you? And he stated in the classroom?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you asked where in the classroom were you? Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And he said at one of the teacher's desks.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Sanders is set to appear back in court on August 23rd at 9 a.m. Between now and then, both parties will meet to discuss the hearing and what will come next as well. Reporting live for Local 3 News, I'm Dallas Payton.